you guys.
20, 25, 30 ans, on ne sait plus exactement depuis combien de temps les automobilistes de Denver n'avaient pas croisé des grévistes.
These guys work hard every day. We pay a lot of money to this store, and they need to get a livable wage. That's why. They've been subjected to COVID, they've gotten sick, they've died, and it's like this store needs to pony up and pay these folks. That's why.
The CEO made $22 million last year, and we got about nothing. So it's time. You need to share. We got you through all that stuff. It's time.
C'est une révolution?
Sure, we'll call it that. I like that. I like the way you think.
Au bout de 2 semaines, les 8000 grévistes ont fini par obtenir une meilleure couverture santé, une augmentation de $2 sur une moyenne de $15 de l'heure. Le conflit local des supermarchés King Soopers est une de ces grèves qui éclatent depuis des mois à travers tout le pays et qu'étudie James Walsh, professeur de sciences politiques, spécialiste des mouvements sociaux.
I teach the history of the labor movement, and for me, this is a chance to see it in action. This is a chance to see workers doing what workers have always done, which is fight for dignified wage and respect. A lot of it is related to the pandemic, but a lot of it is a new consciousness that's come because we have the greatest disparity of wealth in the United States in our history. More than any other time, we have this ultra-rich 1%, and then we have folks who are struggling just to pay the bills and to make a living wage. The disparity of wealth is like a bubble that finally burst.
Depuis Denver, la capitale de l'État du Colorado, il suffit de partir vers l'ouest, s'enfoncer sur 200 miles dans les Rocheuses pour découvrir l'un des endroits des États-Unis où ces inégalités sont les plus spectaculaires. Bienvenue dans la mythique station d'Aspen, la station des milliardaires. Depuis plus de 75 ans, Aspen est un paradis pour les skieurs, mais au tarif de $200 la journée de remontée mécanique.
I'm the Vice President of Communications for Aspen Skiing Company, and we're here at the beautiful top of Aspen Mountain, Colorado. We are a privately owned company. We're owned by a family from Chicago, the Crown family. They are passionate skiers, passionate conservationists, passionate philanthropists, and we're really fortunate to have them as our owners because they love the sport of skiing. The staff is amazing. The service levels are incredible. The food is delicious. So those kind of things allow us to operate in a way that's a little different than a lot of North American ski areas.
Comme dans beaucoup de stations à travers le monde, les saisonniers employés aux remontées mécaniques sont des jeunes passionnés de montagne venus de tout le pays. Originaire de Floride, David, 25 ans, ouvre le télésiège à 9h30.
My name is David Richardson, and I have been working here for 3 winters. It's a good way to save money. I make, like $1,900, and then groceries is like maybe $400 a month. So I get to pocket like $1,500 every month.
Autrefois ville minière, on y extrayait de l'argent. Aspen était encore dans les années 60 une jolie petite station habitée par des idéalistes qui avaient fait le choix de vivre ici, loin de tout, dans cet environnement exceptionnel. Mais aujourd'hui, l'endroit est tout simplement devenu inaccessible. Sur la face sud de la vallée, Red Mountain est le quartier qui regroupe à lui seul les plus grandes fortunes des États-Unis. Bénévole au musée de la ville, Jane Click, née en 1933, est aujourd'hui la mémoire vivante d'Aspen.
It's changed so much in the years that I've lived here, but you can never take away the beauty. It is the most beautiful place to live. It's a billionaire's paradise.
L'indécence des prix de l'immobilier en témoigne.
On this part of town, they go anywhere from 20, I don't know if there's any for 10 million, but probably 20 million, 35 million. Up on Red Mountain, I think probably the least expensive is around 25 million. They sold one a few months ago, or this summer, for 72 million. Last week, I heard one went for 48 million.
Troisième, quatrième ou cinquième résidence pour certains, à ce tarif-là, se loger à Aspen est un défi. Et tous ceux qui travaillent pour les riches, sur les pistes, dans les maisons, les hôtels, les restaurants, ne peuvent pas suivre.
Aspen is a microcosm of what's going on everywhere. The workforce, if you come in here, you cannot afford to buy a place. That's the problem. What is going to happen? What is going to happen when there's no one to service the huge homes that we have?
La pénurie de salariés est devenue un problème. À la question du logement s'ajoute aujourd'hui ce phénomène récent, appelé la grande démission. Depuis environ 6 mois, après les premières vagues de la pandémie de Covid, 4 millions de salariés démissionnent chaque mois aux États-Unis. Certains le font pour vivre mieux autrement sans le stress de la réussite à l'américaine. D'autres plus modestes en ont simplement assez de s'épuiser pour des salaires de misère. Ils savent que le marché de l'emploi est tendu et qu'ils sont en position de force pour demander plus et mieux. Depuis leur bureau du comté de Pitkin, dont dépend Aspen, Patty Clipper et John Peacock observent le phénomène avec une certaine inquiétude. Où sont passés les salariés?
They found other ways, other resources, and a lot of it they were saving money by not having to commute long hours. They're having more family, more personal time, and they were able to get by. But there still now is the big issue of a wage equity, and we don't know how to solve that. We can't tell employers what to pay people, so it's become a competition out there. We've got 20 job openings. We have 10 employees. I think it's a threat to Aspen's economy and beyond.
Et les riches réalisent qu'ils ont besoin des pauvres pour vivre à leur façon.
I do think we are headed towards, a period where we really need to think about how we're distributing the benefits of society, how folks are able to, have a livable wage and be able to sustain in our community in order for our community to go on, because we rely on the workers to provide the services and serve as a foundation for our community.
Looking at what's happening in areas of Colorado now with workers, supermarket, grocery store workers going on strike, I think it is building to the boiling point is increasing. And where that boiling point may overflow, is it just going to be hot air, steam, or is it going to be the bubbling up of a crisis? But everybody's getting tired and everybody's getting overwhelmed and frustrated.
Le comté se défend en mettant en avant une série de mesures pour proposer des logements accessibles. Il vient par exemple de racheter ce camp de caravanes pour empêcher toute construction et maintenir en place ceux qui y vivent et travaillent dans la station. Les élus sont donc bien conscients des problèmes qu'ils dénoncent, mais ils savent aussi que leur électorat ultra riche n'accepterait pas que l'on construise des logements sociaux au cœur d'Aspen. Il est 16h, Oscar, moniteur de snowboard, fait une dernière descente. Lui aussi adore travailler à la montagne, alors il s'est habitué à ses clients richissimes et capricieux qui arrivent avec tous les jours de nouvelles tenues à $2000.
I love snowboarding, and here I can have a really good work-life balance because sometimes people don't show up for lessons, and sometimes you have rich clients that pay $1,000 for a one-day lesson and they come for 2 hours of it. So it's pretty mellow. I know that my role here is to serve the wealthy, basically.
Et pour économiser, Oscar a sa méthode à l'heure du déjeuner.
Every day at lunch, I don't buy lunch, and I find it. Like if someone's about to throw away a tray, I'll roll up and say, are you guys finished with that? I'll take that for you. And they're normally very happy to let me have it. And then I get a nice lunch out of it. And it's normally pretty high quality food. That's not what everybody does, but that helps me save definitely hundreds and hundreds of dollars a season.
18h à 30 km d'Aspen, nous retrouvons David. Sa journée au télésiège est terminée. Il regagne le terrain sur lequel sont plantés des tiny houses, une jolie expression pour désigner de simples mobil-homes.
$500 is probably a nice dinner in Aspen. I mean, and that's what my rent costs. It's honestly incredible, just the sheer wealth disparity. I mean, I read an article the other day that said the billionaires are kind of kicking the millionaires out of Aspen, that they're buying up their houses, which is just wild to me.
There's three people living here. I pay about $100 a month more because I can stand up in my room, which you cannot do up there. I vote for the Democrats, but the way that I've always described it is, do you want the status quo or do you want regression? I don't really believe that this country makes progress. The last two elections have really taught me that. So I feel like it's, are you trying to continue to repair the cracks in the dam, or are you actively cracking the dam? When the reality is that what we need to do is relieve the pressure in the first place.
Plus qu'un simple caprice de salariés privilégiés, le phénomène de la grande démission est aussi une prise de conscience des plus modestes. Dans leur supermarché de Denver ou au service des plus riches à Aspen, certains se lèvent pour dire non aux inégalités, non à l'indécence. Ils savent que le pays a besoin d'eux, mais la révolution n'est pas une habitude américaine.